Hey everyone, Noodle here. And today I bring you my top 10 resource collectors in Fallout 76. This video is brought to you by the lovely folks who join our live streams on Tuesday. Last week we had a goal of 30 super chats. We hit that goal and the reward is me making this video. So thank you so much, everyone who donates during the live stream. Next week we'll run another goal. You let me know what you want to see next. Today, resource collectors. Coming in at number 10, I have the water cooler or collector. Any means of collecting purified water. There's several versions of this and they come in different skins and different styles, but these are the two styles that I actually have in my camp. I have seen people stack walls of these water collectors and they are extremely useful. We often need purified water and we're often asked to collect purified water on a daily or a weekly. Being able to pop into somebody's camp and just collect 20 purified water without even putting a dent in their inventory is wonderful. Coming in at number 9, I have the Nuka-Cola candy machines. These also come in two varieties, the regular Nuka-Cola candy, the red machine, and the blue Nuka-Cola candy, the Nuka candy. These are incredible and they count as pre-war food. So whenever we have a weekly of eat 50 pre-war food or something ridiculous like that, I just grab a whole bunch of candy. I always have over 100 candy in my stash, and anyone who comes to my camp is welcome to my candy machines as well. Now, it's important to note that in this video, I am doing the top 10 Noodles pick. These are my top 10 resource collectors that I actually have and use in my camp. Which resource collectors are your top 10 is entirely up to you. It depends on your playstyle, whether you're a carnivore or an herbivore, whether you fight more or build more, if you have a weight problem or if you have an ammo problem. It's all way too personal. I used to set up most of my collectors with the sole purpose of getting enough resources to make fuel. These days, all I have to do is say the word and all of my friends come by and drop me thousands upon thousands of fuel. So I never have to craft my own ammo again. I do, however, run a lot of events, run my dailies and my weeklies, and I build a lot. So I often have a weight problem, and a lot of my resource collectors are going to be for completing dailies and weeklies and also for managing weight. Additionally, I like to keep things around that are useful to other people who come and visit my camp. That brings us to number 8, Doctor's Orders cigarette machine. This thing is glorious. First of all, it's beautiful. And second of all, it helps me out with those cigarettes quite a bit. This thing produces cigarette cartons, undamaged cigarettes, cigar boxes, preserved cigarette packs, packs of cigarettes, and scraps such as asbestos, cloth, fiberglass, plastic, and wood. Additionally, it can poop out, buff out, Medex, Mentats, Psycho, and even my personal favorite, Berry Mentats, Grape Mentats, Orange Mentats, Buff Tats, Psycho Buff, Psycho Tats, Daddy-O, Day Tripper, Fury, Calmax, Overdrive, and Excel. Whew. Wow, this thing is amazing. At number 7, I have 2 items because in my camps, these two are inseparable, and they are the company tea machine and the coffee machine. These are mostly for my friends and visitors as well, though I do often slurp on the coffee. Company tea gives us AP regen and disease resistance. And coffee is just an extraordinary substance in game as well as in real life. Coffee does not spoil and it gives us a ton of action points, so stack up on that coffee. At number 6, I have what I call the vanishing cabinet. Reason being, when I got this thing and I tried to deploy it in this very camp, in this very spot, it went up into the ceiling. This is a pre-existing structure out in the wasteland and there's no way to get in the attic. Hence, the vanishing cabinet. The curio cabinet is a curious little resource collector. Aside from being absolutely gorgeous and immersive and realistic and just fitting into pretty much any style of a cozy homey camp, it produces access adhesive, raw asbestos, and ceramic scrap. That's pretty neat. Before we move on to number 5, let me ask you a question. Did you grab your ghoul bobblehead from Royal Baubles yet? You didn't? Are you not a fan of the ghoul? Not a problem. Royal Baubles have a ton of other characters. Swing by their website and check out what they have. Oskapt and I did the unboxing of the ghoul just a few days ago. Check out this video right here for the full review of the quality of this thing. It is glorious. I've never seen such high quality bobbleheads in my life. Now that we're partnered with Royal Baubles, we can offer you a 10% discount. If you use the coupon code that you're seeing on the screen right now, you can get 10% off, and in a not so distant future, we'll be able to offer custom baubles of us, Oskapt and Noodle Pants, in all of our Fallout glory. So stay tuned for that. At number 5, I have the Butterfly Sanctuary. This produces waste acid. I used to keep this around for making fuel, but now I honestly just keep it around for pretty. I have a lot of plants in my camp, a lot of butterflies already in my flower boxes, and this Butterfly Sanctuary fits in just beautifully. If you're a person who thrives on waste acid, this thing is a must. Not only is it beautiful, but it's functional. At number 4, I have the fishtrap. This is one of the more recent additions to our resource collector inventory, and in order to demo it, we had to travel to my fishing camp. In all of my fishing camps, I have this thing set out. It's not much to look at, but it just sits there and it collects fish. It will collect common fish only. Nothing exotic, nothing glowing, but you have an endless supply of fish that you can now turn into fish bits or cook and turn into grilled fish. I did a separate video on the fish trap when it just became available, so if you're interested in knowing more about this amazing resource collector, check out this video right here. At number 3, I have the critter cooker. Now, I am a carnivore, so my top 3 picks are all meat related. If you're an herbivore, obviously these will not be very interesting for you, but I'm curious to hear which herbivore friendly resource collectors you prefer. Please don't be shy and drop me a comment in the comment section below. The critter cooker is grotesque and disgusting and will turn your stomach, and I love it. It produces incredible things like awesome opossum bacon. That's my number 1 pick in here. Grilled rad roach, grilled rad toad, iguana on a steak, seasoned rabbit skewers, and squirrel on a stick. Awesome opossum bacon is the best as it gives me +2 luck and an HP boost. At number 2, we're getting so close. Oh, and if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the content, please hit the like button as well. At number 2, I have the deathclaw slow roaster. It is magnanimous. It's huge and graphic and gnarly. I collect all things deathclaw, so needless to say, I snatched this up the second it became available. All of these resource collectors show up in the Atomic Shop every once in a while, so if you do tune into our Tuesday live streams where we do live Atomic Shop reviews at server reset time, you will never miss really cool things like this. The Deathclaw Slow Roaster, aside from being glorious and an amazing light source for your camp, produces a 30-minute carnivore food buffs such as the Deathclaw Egg Omelette for HP regen, the Deathclaw Steak for strength buff, Hot Dog max HP buff, Rad Steak Perception, Grilled Rad Roach for endurance, Rad Scorpion energy resistance buff, and the Grilled Rad Toad for my personal favorite, carry weight. And at last, at number 1, drumroll please, I have the ghastly, the creepy, the grotesque Mylark Steamer. For the longest time, I avoided purchasing this thing and setting it up in my camp because it just gave me the creeps. I was convinced that the Mirelurk is alive in there and still twitching and being cooked alive. I couldn't deal with it. But a few people pointed out to me that the fact that he's moving doesn't mean that he's alive at all. It's just that the steam would be moving whatever is in there. If it was kelp, it would be moving like that as well. And once my brain reset to there's no animal torture here, I was okay. I love this thing. It saves my butt with carry weight. It produces roasted Mirelurk meat, cooked soft shell meat, Mirelurk jerky, and my personal favorite, smoked Mirelurk fillets. These are the ones that really help out with carry weight. I always have a Mirelurk steamer set up in every single one of my camps, and all of my friends are welcome to it. I don't lock any of my resource collectors. All of these things in all of my camps produce more than enough stuff for me, and whenever friends come over, they're welcome to any of my treats. So there you go, friends. These are my top 10 current resource collectors. Now, a little birdie told us in a data mine that we do have some pretty neat herbivore collectors coming to the game soon. But before those hit, let me know in the comment section below which resource collectors, whether you prefer meat or vegetables, you like to keep in your camp. As we flew around my little domicile, you no doubt noticed some other resource collectors that I have set out, like the weenie wagon, more water collectors, fertilizer collectors. I have trees and animals and all sorts of other installations, but none of them made the top 10 list. These are my absolute favorite, and I had to be strict. Thank you so much for watching. Noodle Pants, one half of Gaming Aviator. And until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and no